Hello, everyone. Welcome back to La Coronella. Just waiting for confirmation from YouTube that everything's working good, and then we'll get started. Perfect. There we go. All right. Excuse me. Right off the bat, my throat decides to be a poop. All right. We need to figure out what we need to do today because I haven't played in this since the last stream, so I need to figure out where we're sitting. And that's going to take me just a second here to figure out where my productions are. Let's take a look here. Almonds are working good. Almond oil can be turned back on because there's a bunch of almonds in there. Olives are doing well. We need to empty olive leaves pretty soon, but that's not a big deal. It's still got a ways to go. Let's see. We have a little bit of almond oil and things to do. I need to make an adjustment to my view here real quick. Make sure I can see the meter on YouTube that tells me if the connection is good or not. Okay, there we go. It looks like everything is going good. You have to let me know in the comments if anything goes wrong because once again, everything was messed up, but I think I did it this time, for sure this time. Anyway, back to the productions here. We have sunflower oil and almond oil both being produced that are being packaged. So those are being well tended. We have bread that's being made. We emptied that last time, so that's good to go. Sugar beet sugar is being made. Well, thanks, Claire. Sugar beet sugar is being made with no problems whatsoever, and we also have cane sugar being processed. Flour, wheat is being processed. We're waiting for that to be done. And we have flour sorghum going. Both of these are running quite slow. I'm going to speed up time, I think, a little bit and let some time go by just to get the productions up where I want them. We also have the milk going quite well. Milk is being produced, butter is being made, sheep cheese is being made. Sheep cheese can be turned off because I don't currently have any more of that at the moment. Actually, sheep's milk I'm out of. Strawberry jelly is going good. Olive oil and milk are both getting low in our productions there. Let's see, we have strawberry, tomato jelly. Everything is in low quantities there, so we're not needing to empty the production thing anytime soon. Let's see. Margarine, sunflower oil, margarine, olive oil is what I need to make the bread, I do believe, or donuts or something like that. I don't remember. We're currently not sitting very good on olive oil because I bottled a bunch of it. Actually, I lied. We do have a lot of olive oil. So we'll probably take some of the olive oil over to the margarine olive oil factory so I can keep that running. And tomatoes are doing well. Greenhouses are all doing well. The melon greenhouse could use a little bit of seeds. Not yet. We're getting low though. Potatoes are getting low in the potato chip factory. That's still not bad because it's taking forever to make them. Let's see. Red lettuce garden is out of water. And pistachio oil is getting to be the point where it needs to be filled again. I cannot talk this morning. Sugar beet sugar. The Cup Master is doing well. We don't really need any more cut sugar beets at the moment. Silage is going well. It's getting full, so we're probably going to take a load down to the cow food mixer. And hay is going well. Again, we'll probably take a load down there. And pig food is going well. We'll have to make sure if we need to feed the pigs or not. Come on, go up there. There you go. Sheep look like they're doing well. I could use a little more grass and protein for both of them. That's the milking sheep. And have they had babies? No, they're still in puberty. They're having babies, are pregnant at the moment. They're just about out of puberty. So we did have 30 that were born to our herd because these 30 are low on the puberty scale. These guys are going to be popping with babies anytime soon. They're about 60% um, through the gestation. And I bury in pigs. We need to get some more pig feed down to the um, pig pen, so we'll do that. Chickens could use some more grain and protein again. Second pig, yes, we could do both of these. And, ooh, we multiplied chickens. Wow. We had some big time chicken production going on here. That's good though. We can use eggs and we can sell them if we don't need them. Let's see. We need protein into the other sheep pen way down south. And yeah, we're sitting pretty good. So we need to update the dairy sheep. The cows could use some more supplies. Pigs could use some chicken. Basically everything for the animals needs a little bit of stuff. So we'll grab our small tractor, smaller tractor, and the little trailer I got hooked behind it, and we'll go to town getting this set up here. All right, so I'm gonna start with the chickens, which I don't need the trailer for at the moment. See if we can have this kind of difficulty we had the last time I tried to feed the chickens. They both said no. Let's see, we'll do barley, because I think they eat barley. Okay, we need to wait. Forgot I needed that again. And forgot I didn't have it on there. Come on, turn. There you go. And yes, I know that's not realistic, but that's okay. You guys will forgive me. Alright, get in the tractor, will you please? Thank you. And back up there and push my weight down so I can connect. There we go. It's still pretty top heavy, but I'll get the other heavy weight. This one is not very heavy. So I will drop this one. And go for a ride. Turn that off. Scrape my bucket all the way across the ground, trying to stay without popping a reverse wheelie. Yeah, the chickens are really kicking out some stuff here now, so that's a good thing. And let's go feed them. Quite that far out. And they aren't producing very many eggs. Of course, I only have the time set on 5, and I haven't slept very many days, so... This action cannot be performed here. Are you full? Every time I go around with this chicken pen, it's just annoying. You don't like barley? Is that the problem? You only take wheat and sorghum? Ugh, this is annoying. Try it one more time. Action cannot be performed here. Okay. Well, let's go through the same problem I had last time with them. And drop my bucket down so I couldn't bobbin like an apple here. Okay, now, chickens are supposed to take sorghum and wheat and barley. But maybe it's just wheat and sorghum. I could be totally wrong. Let's check that, because I'm kind of confused on my own now. Chickens, there we are. And of course, wheat, barley, and sorghum. Okay, so why would you not take the wheat and barley out of there? Were you full and I didn't realize it? Probably. Chickens. No, none of them are full. So I must not have hit the trigger just right. Okay, well, we'll do this, and we'll do wheat this time. Alright, and I know I have to use a trailer with the other location, but I didn't think I needed to use one to do this. this location. Unless I'm just missing the trigger, which is entirely possible too. Okay, now they took that. No problem. Okay, so now one of you should be full. Yes. Alright, so it's the barley it didn't like. Yet it says they can take barley. Oh well, whatever. Let's see if... Okay, it's going to be a bad start again. Come on, turn. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a rough start again, guys. I'm sorry, but I've been dealing with a few things again and just not feeling like streaming today. Not today, but the last couple days. So that's why I did the bonus 7 Days to Die content, because I was to the point of not knowing what I wanted to do, but I knew I had to put a video out, so... And gauging that I didn't get very good response off it, I'm not sure how many episodes I'm going to do of that. But I'll do a few. Let's see, grain, chicken. Oh, and Claire, I did manage to make that map edit I was talking about last night. So I made a map with all green biome on 7 Days to Die. So I'll get you that later. Okay, chickens are fed. Let's drop the weight. And probably the bucket, because I always hit things with the bucket, so we'll drop that too. This over here. Actually, no, I don't want it there, because I'll run into it with the big tractor coming through there. I'll put it over here. And we'll set it so it stays level. Sorry about the noisy facility, guys. Try to keep it away from it. And let's go feed the pigs. I made one change on the pig feeding. I got tired of putting buckets in it, so I put a little conveyor belt in it, so now all I have to do is drop everything on the conveyor and it puts it into the production. So let's go check that out. So as you can see, I put actually an auger into place. So every time I bring the additions for this into place, all I have to do is dump it in here, and it mixes, puts it in there for me. Unfortunately, I don't have room for the protein feed production to do that, but that's okay. That one I don't mind doing because it's all right there. Trees, you're in the way. Let's go here and get some pig feed. Get my piggos fed up so they're happy. And we'll just take an entire load here and see what we have. Alright, let's go. Go down and visit the pigs. And I'm going to cut across my grass field, because I'm just ready to cut across. And it's not going to hurt anything me driving across it. Yeah, that auger makes a world of difference in there. I think I was on chat with you and Driver when we were messing with that, so. I just got tired of running buckets of feed everywhere, so I was like, nope, now I can take my trailer and fill it up and dump it in there. Makes it much easier. Let's go feed the pigs. Make sure they're happy and healthy. And get in here. Then we'll check their protein feed, make sure they have plenty of protein. And then I need to sleep because I'm running into darkness. Okay, so I can do some protein for him. We'll go get a little protein quick and then we'll sleep. And I wish the protein mixer did protein mixing faster than it does. But that's some of the balance stuff that is not quite right on this map. It's nice most of the time, so I can get away from that. But there's some times where it's just not quite originally balanced where it should be. But pull the wagon up the hill. There you go. Get some protein out of here, because I think I have some stored in here yet. Help if I hit the trigger. Alright, get that. And we'll take an entire trailer load down to him because of the fact that I have plenty of space for it, I believe. So we'll do that. Out of here so I can use my shortcut again. There we go. Delivered real quick, and then we'll sleep. I know it's dark, guys. I apologize. Happy pigs. Okay, so pigs are done. They could use a little bit of water. We'll do that in the morning, and then we'll continue with the rest of the animals in the morning. They'll be good to go. Up the hill we go. Just gonna park over here since my house is right here in the corner. Park out of the main yard. Shut our lights off, engine off. And zoom over here. Alright, we're gonna sleep till 8 a.m. Get that over with so we can keep going here. And actually see what we're doing. Now, let's double check everybody, make sure everybody's happy, so I don't have any problems. Sheep could use a little bit of food down at the dairy pen. Cows are doing awesome. They're going to be reproducing here shortly, so that'll be good. And pigs are doing well. I could still use some more root crops, but they're still doing well. We got 76,000 units of feed for them, so that's good for now. But chickens are good. And these chickens are decent. I don't have to worry about them yet. Oh my, they had chicks. They had another 120 chicks in there. Wow. Oh, they had 180 chicks. Oh my, okay. Steinschaft are there. Black Mountain sheep are good. I need to bring them some protein. Now that they have a little bit of space in their area, I need to get some protein down to them. So they don't have a lot of space. They have about 4,000 units to put in there. So I'll take a little bit of protein down to them and get that down at the VAR sheep pen. Get that down there. We'll take it out of here because this is pretty full. So we'll take a little, about 4,000 units down to them. And I reduced the size of my HUD. I don't know if I like it because it's harder to read, but it was just one of those things I was playing with. Trying to adjust the mouse sensitivity and stuff and the steering sensitivity. Because my goal is to get a little flatbed truck to use to haul the products and stuff around. The beast is very, very nice. The little 6x6 I have, or side by side, I guess they call them. But it doesn't have a lot of horsepower to go up and down some of the hills when it's fully loaded or pulling things, so I'd like to have a trailer truck, can't talk, truck with a hitch on the back of it that I can put a little trailer behind if I need to. And so let's get down here. I need to check on my fields and make sure they're fully fertilized too. And I feel a sneeze brewing, so I'm gonna try and mute myself real quick. Oh man. Oh, sorry about that, guys. All of a sudden I had a master sneeze go through. Alright, and we're going down to the sheep, so we're gonna go past the cow barn. And now I'm all stuffy. Oh, I got it. Now we need to bring some silage and hay down to the sheep, or to the cows. And we need to collect the milk and get that to the dairy. And I'm going to go into first person, because I like first person driving on this map. Oh boy. Come on. Pull. No. Oh, come on. Get up that hill. I've been testing vehicles on this map, and these hills are killers for a lot of equipment. I tried the little Unimog truck, and it got so far pulling a trailer, and it froze. I couldn't do anything with it. So as far as pulling trailers and stuff, I'm probably going to have to just stick with the bull to pull them up and down these hills. And then I'm going to get a little flatbed truck that carries the product from production to the sales. Even though I said I really, really like the Beast, it's just not quite powerful enough. And I don't think it goes any higher horsepower than what I have right now. We can check that when I get back. Come on, get up the hills. There you go. To the area where I need to be to drop off to the sheeps. And we might grab the wool and just throw it in the back of our tipper for now, just so I can get it back up to the production facility. Actually, I don't even know where the production facility is for that wool, so we'll have to go down there. Check it out and see where. It actually might be really close. And we can start making clothing. And yes, I'm trying to get all of the productions except for the cereal mill going, because I just don't want the cereal mill. But I am not going to do them every one of them, I don't think, because it's a lot of work. I already spend 3 out of every 4 episodes doing transporting, so I don't want to bore anybody by transporting stuff right and left. Long way down here to the sheep. Alright, here we are. To the sheep. And here's my feed. Oh, they don't have that much wool yet, so we'll let that sit for a little bit. Go here and give them their little bit of protein that they need. And get their water. Why am I not getting the trigger? There we go. Not far enough forward. And since this is a tipper, I'm going to have to do it in little bits so I don't hit the roof. Okay, they're full. Okay, so I brought way too much down here, but that's alright. And we will disconnect it. We'll give them a splash of water. Fill it up. And can I just dump into your trigger? I can. I'm gonna have to return my HUD to the normal size because I can barely read the numbers down at the bottom. So you guys are full. Refill the trailer, and we'll disconnect. All right. Alright, that was easy to take care of those guys. Those guys are done. Just the trailer back a little bit so I can make this turn. And I'm still not going to make the turn. Gear. Turn, trailer. There you go. Perfect. And off we go. We'll go back up the same way we came down so I can dump this into the wait, I don't think the cows take mineral feed. Don't think so. Do you take any mineral feed, cows? Negative, you do not. You take actual mineral feed, not protein feed. Alright, so these sheep could use it. We'll take it to the milk sheep instead. And that's just up the hill from, or up the road from the cow barn. And then I need to wash this Massey Ferguson because it is piggy dirty. She is like filthy. So get that washed up and clean, ready to go. As we go. So we have a while to wait before the production of wool is enough to start making clothing or anything with it. So I'm not going to worry too much about purchasing that, but I do, like I said, want to get that little truck bought. And that's like 130,000, I think, something like that. So I think what I'll do is I'll mow one of the grass fields and do silage bales and get some money off of that. And then I think there's some oil I needed to transport too. This is my turn. Olive oil, if I remember correctly. I'm a bit foggy-brained. Claire's been keeping me up too late playing games. So, I'm just a little bit foggy-brained today. Down here, and then we'll take care of the olive oil. I believe it's olive oil. I can't quite remember that we need to take to the transport area. Then we'll start looking at trucks. There's one little truck I have in mind, but I don't know if it has a flatbed version of it, which I know it's not auto load, so that might make a difference. But I do have an auto load flatbed, just a little guy. That kind of works because the way the person that made it made the auto load portion auto loaded so the pallet is hanging weird off the back of the truck, so it's like that's alright because we can always put a trailer behind it because I think it has an option for a trailer. Let's see, I need to go to the sheep pen, which I'm not exactly sure which direction it is. So we are right here, and I need to go to the sheep, which is just to the left. And for any of you that are interested in my 3D stuff, I have a video in processing. I just need to do the editing on it. And like I said before, editing takes a while, so it's going to be something that I'll work on when I have a chance. But it's like a 5-hour-long video because I was having trouble with some of the pieces that I was working with. So let's feed these guys some protein. That should help get their milk production up a little bit. Whoa, you're taking it all? Okay, fine. You guys are hungry. Cool. Works for me. Yeah, there we go. Now we're at 80 and 20. Yellow all the way across the board for them. They could use a load of hay and a load of, yeah, that silage. So we'll do that quick. And I've been looking into trucks to pull that red trailer, and I think I'm just going to change out the trailer because that one requires a semi, and there's a slightly smaller version that can be pulled with a tractor without the dolly system, which is a much, much nicer option, I think. So I think that's what we'll do. Switch to first person so I can see where I'm going through here. I think we'll just change out our trailer. The 3-in-1 is nice, but without a semi-tractor to pull it with, it's just not a feasible option because it's very, very hard to maneuver. So I think we'll trade that in, and then we'll get another different trailer that holds about 59.4 or 59 or something like that. Which is just about the same as the 3-in-1 holds. 3-in-1 is really, really nice, but like I said, it's just so cumbersome trying to maneuver it the way it is. Okay, let's wash this little pig. This little lick. Make her nice and shiny again. There we go. Come on, wash that last bit off my door there. Nice. Much better. Alright. Let's go. Actually, let's just park right here for just a second. We'll check on the sale bin, because I know there's a tractor or trailer that is available. Nothing exciting there. Okay. Trailers. Go into here, and I think it is down here further. Right here, this Grimmy multi-trailer. Holds everything, and that holds 39. Holds 19. Is there another one? Yeah, the Grimmy holds 39, and I think the big one that I currently have holds 59. So it's 20,000 less. But it's just that that trailer is just so cumbersome to maneuver. These guys hold as much, but they're also much more expensive than this guy over here is. Let's take a look at this one. It's actually not a bad looking trailer, but again, it's a tipper, so it's going to be tipping, I believe. I don't think it has see any hydraulics underneath it though. Is that a rolling floor? I don't know if it's a rolling floor or not. I don't think it is. Actually, it might be because it looks like there's a rolling floor, like conveyor belt in the bottom there. Well, there's only one way to find out. We get Grimmy White or Grimmy Red. Don't like white, so I'll go with red. Wheel setup standard, wide tires. Yeah, we'll go with standard. So we're just going to purchase it, and then we'll test it out real quick, taking stuff down to the animals. I'm just going to tuck the Massey. Oh, run into the trailer. Tuck the Massey right in here real quick. Grab the bull, and then we'll go on me. There we go. Ooh, the bull needs a path too. Let's take care of that real quick. Don't know where my trailer just spawned at for sure, so I'll have to figure that out. I didn't think about where I set my store delivery point. There, bull's nice and clean. Did my trailer spawn over here? No. Okay, where on the map did my new trailer spawn to? Well, wait a second. Why do I... Oh, that's my harvester that I got last episode. And let's do filters. That should help me find just the trailers. Shut all that off and isolate it to trailers, so it should be very easy to find it. Nope, that's the little one there. There it is, the multi-trailer. It's up by the pig food mixer. Okay, cool. We'll go check it out. Like I said, it's 20,000 less than the big trailer, but if it's much more easy to maneuver, I'm not too worried about 20%. So. Or 20,000, can't 100%. One of these days, I'm going to fix that camera so it's not quite so close to where you're trying to look. One thing about this, though, is that the trailer is not as maneuverable, you know, around tight corners, because it has the long axle. That's the only thing I'm not crazy about on it. This one here that we had before has all the wheels under it, but the dolly makes it much more maneuverable. So that's what I'm a little about, you know. I just don't know. I might end up selling this, we'll see. Because it's definitely not as maneuverable as the dolly system is. It's just I have so much trouble with the dolly. Let's see, we'll take the silage out of here because I don't want any silage in the hay barn. And then we'll get the rest of the silage out of the silage maker over here. I don't think I have any in this straw storage area that's turned into everything storage. Let's go check it out and see if we have any more silage in here. I know I have straw in here. I don't think I have silage. Trigger. There we go. Start over. No, I don't want to dump it. I want to add it. I don't have any, obviously. I obviously don't have any silage in there. Okay, I thought I did. Anyway, off we go. We're going to go over to the fermenter and grab some silage to fill up the trailer. Then we'll take this down to the cows, because I'm sure they could use a refill on some of their production foods. And then I want to check and make sure that if they've had babies or not. That'd be kind of cool. Let's check on the animals real quick. Have they had their babies? Cows? No, you have not. You're halfway through your gestation. Okay, so we'll have babies before too long. No, this trailer has assisted backing. Uh-oh. But it might work okay. I'm just going to have to learn how to drive a solid trailer. The third transfer point. We'll keep the other one for now and just... Oh, I need to get in here. I just got to remember to take my corners a little wider than I used to. And I want to go this way because the cow barn's this way. Oh no! I ran up on a stupid fence post. Get off. There we go. Back on track. Crash counter +1. Gotta do it at least once a thing. Baby chickens are cute. Yes, Claire, they are. But it's just one of those things that they don't show baby chickens on this map, unfortunately. At least not that I know of. If you play like Hofbergman and some of the newer maps, they do. As the map makers are getting even more and more impressive with their models and things. I don't know if any of the Giants in-house maps have baby animals. I just don't know. So, hi cows. Yep, you're hungry, are you? Okay, cool. We'll bring you some more stuff. Alright, silage. Dump that baby off. Let's see, is this a rolling floor? It is. Nice, but it's really slow emptying. Oh my goodness, this is going to take forever to empty. Okay, I like the trailer, but I might have to have somebody do some magic on it to get the emptying rate a little bit faster. Is this a silly slow? Compared to the tipper wagon. pop out and look at the numbers real quick here, make sure we have plenty of everything in here. I need some mineral feed, so I'm going to buy that while I'm here. And we'll grab some mineral feed. This is what stopped me from playing the very first part, or, or being on cue for playing the very first part of this, because I thought the cows took the protein feed also. But luckily, they don't. 4, 5. We'll start with 5. And then we have to put them into the trigger. Oh, goody, it got stuck again. Get off of there. Come on. Oh, crying out loud. My own fault. And just as you can see, this bag of cow feed is stuck in the thing too. So, well, I just lost 2 containers of stuff. Nice. Because when it spawns them wherever I tell it to, and I told it to spawn too close to the trigger. Own fault. Whoa, didn't want to quite throw it that far. Alright, get this over here. And it's so close to the trigger, I just wish I could get it loose. It just won't let go of this thing. Nope, I'm stuck. Alright, so let's move our trigger over here to get some more. Oops, yes. Some more of that, since I lost some tied to the frickin' thing. Mineral feed. Wish I could buy more than one at a time. Go 10. Okay, now these are going into the cow barn. That should be interesting too. Nice. Guess I need to quit buying so many at a time. We'll get this filled up, and hopefully not have to worry about it for a while. Really nice if it would do the big bags, but it doesn't. So we'll just pull all of these over here, and then what doesn't go in, we'll just stack into the thing here. Into the trigger and let it fill as it needs it. Come on, get over there. I think this holds quite a bit, though. 4 more trips. Oh, 1. Yeah, it's really slow. I might have to have driver work his magic on it and see if he can... Oh, seriously? Now you're stuck there, too? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, I get so tired of these things not having the proper collisions, because now my pallets of feed are stuck in the ground. Grr. Okay. So, I might as well shut this off, because it's going to take some work to be in the friggin' tractor. Thank you. It's going to take some work, because now I need to get a forklift or something down here that I can pull that out of the ground with, or, oh, it's on cement, so I can't edit the thing. I may have some stuck here again. Oh, let's see. Why does this have to do this? Well, I guess I'll rent a forklift and see if I can get my food stuck out of the stuck area. Oh, well, I just purchased it. Well, okay, we'll just sell it again, I guess. Let me in the vehicle. Can't play without super strength, and it stops me from getting in vehicles most of the time, so. Let's see. See if I can pry these out of the ground. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So we'll see what we can do. If not, I'm going to be stuck with pallets stuck in the ground. And that looks like the thing I'm going to be stuck at. Is pallets stuck in the ground. Yep. I am going to be stuck with pallets in the ground. Cool. Always what I wanted. Nice. Oh, get over here so I can turn around, please. Just let me turn around. 50-point turn later. I might actually get turned around here. There. Let's see. Can I get a hold of the area? Oh, you're on the ground, so don't steer. Come on. And you're not going to hook enough to get a hold of it. Well, folks, I now have pallets stuck in the middle of my barn. Yep. The car does it again. Alright, well. Oh, cool. I'll have to check the mod out when I see it, because I'd love to have the big bag of mineral feed. But it's just... This is so annoying that I can't get these out of the ground. Normally, if you can mod the ground, you can get rid of them. Or, you know, get them loose again. But since it's in the barn, I can't do that. I can't mod the ground. So, I am getting beyond frustrated sometimes with this game because it is such a pain. Certain things go so smooth and then other things just go absolutely horrible. One more try and then we're just going to call them a loss because I cannot get them loose from the thing. And even hitting them fast does not work either. Hitting a bull with a bull doesn't help. Alright, well, they're a loss. I guess now I can't go through my doggone thing. Where's my forklift? I'm gonna sell that because I don't need it. Forklift. There you are. And one last try. I'm gonna try and do the landscaping, see if I can paint them out. I doubt I'll be able to. No, even Strongman won't lift them. They're just stuck permanently. Sometimes you can paint them out, but I doubt it's going to work because it's inside of a barn. Because now all it wants to do is sell this. It won't let me paint it, I don't think. Nope, it won't let me paint instead of POI. Alright, well, I now have... that's going to screw up my robot, too. Dang it! That's going to really mess with my robot. Because he can't get through here. Son of a gun, I didn't think about that. What am I gonna do, guys? Now I can't feed my cows with the robot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me see, if I go into the menu, does it save? Yes, it does. Damn it! Arg. So, I need to figure out what to do with these. Maybe I can get a tipper. Can I get a little tipper and get them? Maybe, please? It just never fails. Everything's got to go haywire when you don't want it to. No, I just want to lease it because I don't need a bunch of equipment like that. Everything's just got to go haywire. Maybe I can get those other bags out of the area too with the tipper. Maybe. This looks asinine with this little teeny tiny trailer behind the bull, but it's the only thing I have to drive it with. Oh wait, I have the other tractor right back there. If I can't maneuver with the bull, I'll switch to the other tractor. Come on, go straight. There you go. Let me get in there. Yes! Oh, it's gonna pick it up. Good. Okay. Gonna fill extremely slow, but at least it's filling and I can get him out of there. Alright. Wow. And No, because then I'd lose all my cows. I couldn't paint it, sell the barn, and then paint it, and then put it down. If I do that, I lose all my cows unless I move them, and I don't have any place else to put them. So, that was not an option, unfortunately. So, but yeah, it's just going to fill extremely slow in this trailer, unfortunately. So we're going to be sitting here for a little while, guys. I'm going to see if I can get stuck. Jump me to the tractor. That's, no, not the greenhouse tractor. That tractor. Might as well try and fill the cows up with water if they need something. Back away a little bit because that tractor's really loud. Oh, the other one's filling up with mineral feed. I'll fill up their water here. And by the way, guys, this is not how to farm. This is how to fix problems that you cause that, yeah, it's not a typical farming routine. Yeah, the cows were pretty much stuck. There's nothing I can really do with it, so I had to figure out an option or else I'd have to feed them manually, which would really be kind of a pain because that's what the robot's for. So, alright, that's filled. Now are we done picking up this? Trailer's probably full. Nope. Okay, so I can hit it again and get it started. And I guess I'll just sit here because I can't do much else. Because the minute I try to... Oh, I don't want to be at the main farm. Don't want to be at the greenhouses. Don't want to be at the greenhouses. There we go. I gotta check milk and see how much I have here. Milk. 14,000. I could take some of that to the dairy, so that's an option. And then I want to try and get this stuff out of here where it's stuck in the darn thing too. So it might be here for a little while, but they could definitely use some more hay. And their straw's looking okay. Cow, what are you doing in the hay barn? You're head deep in the hay barn. Okay, cool. Manure's good. Well, it's slurry. Where are we sitting with slurry? Slurry is sitting at 63,000. Okay, so I'm going to have to do something with that fairly soon. This one has straw, 483,000 liters. Okay, so I don't need any straw anytime soon. Let's go take a look at the rest of the cows down here while we're waiting for that trailer to fill. Yeah, cool. I like this pasture the way he's done it, where it goes underneath the road and goes around. I really do like it. And how are we doing? We're full. Okay, so we'll take this over to the dump point, dump it in, run over some cows in the process. Yeah, this is how not to farm 101. But, you know, most of the people that watch this are probably going to go just laugh at it and go, oh boy. Should have gotten a little bit bigger trailer, but that's alright. This one's reasonably easy to maneuver. I totally forgot about these being stuck in here. They are going to fill. Nice. I can get rid of them. At least it's doing the mineral feed, so I can get the mineral feed out of there first, and then I'll see if it does the filling of the... Actually, I think that might be mineral feed. I think about it. I think that other big bag is a mineral feed, so I think I have that mod in here. Yeah, that cow's definitely feeling a little hungry. Oh, crap. The robot's getting ready to go. I gotta move my trailer out of the way so the robot can go. I just saw the screens go down. That's why I was like, uh-oh. Okay, there we go. That way, and the robot's gonna say, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. So let's go get this one out of here as best we can. Doggone it. Didn't have this in mind for the episode, but okay. Fill you up. Try to get you out of here before the robot goes. Get this pallet. almost there. In a race against the robot. Let's go. Come on, fill it up. Oh, come on, fill faster. Yes, we're out of here. Alright, get out of the robot's way. Run over a cow or two. And we're going to try and fill this stuff up here. And yeah, sure. My trailer's probably in the way again because the robot comes through there. Grr. I'm not exactly sure where the robot's track is. That's why I'm saying it's probably in the way. I'm going to try and fill this up. Get rid of these bags that are hanging in the middle of my silo. Ooh, it did take the one that was hanging. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. We'll make it look all pretty down here now. Just gotta watch the robot and see where he goes to make sure that make sure it doesn't hit trailer or get blocked by my trailer. Oh good, it looks like he's gonna turn a fairly sharp corner there. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that cow was definitely a hungry cow. He's still in there looking. He's still in there eating. Bugger. Now there's another one heading that way. Good thing I got my trailer there. She'd be in there eating too. Come on, I want to dump it. Yeah, if I hadn't got those pallets out of that barn, the robot couldn't have fed them. So, not a good idea. Alright, it's a little bit more to fill up and we're done cleaning. Okay. Well, that was a crisis averted. Grr. Now, did I get them all? So there isn't any more out here. We're in the cow barn, cow pen. No, there's no more pallets. Okay, good. I knocked down a sign. Sign counter +1. And we'll do this. Disconnect that. Push that trailer back to the shop. And I gotta buy all of this stuff yet, so yeah, I got lots of stuff to buy, and that's my goal, is to buy all the equipment outright and all the factories are paid for, everything, and then have $1 million. So that is my goal for this series. I gotta go up here and turn around, because I don't think I can make the turn otherwise. So I can get in front of my tractor turned around. So this trailer does work, it's just really, really slow. So let's go get a load of hay, and then we'll bring it down here, and then we should be done to care for them. Actually, I'm not going to do that, because... Actually, no, I need to. I need to keep that full, so the cows keep reproducing. Sign counter +2. We need to get a load of hay for the cows, just to make sure that stays full. My canola field is doing well. Looks like it's healthy. And switch to first person so I can make it through this area without crashing. And we'll look at our little truck. Then I think we're done. Then I can start playing a little bit more with, we're done maintaining everything, then I can start hauling a little more stuff around. And I'm sorry guys if you don't like the hauling on this map, unfortunately there's a lot of hauling to be done, and I don't have time to play it other than being on the streams. So, unfortunately I just got a new project from my freelance gig, and I hit a pole. And, yeah, I just running out of time to do everything that I want to get done. So, I can't imagine how people work a full 8-to-5 job, along with caring for families and all that stuff. And, yeah, I'd have trouble with that. So, now that I'm kind of semi-retired, it's like, oof. What am I doing? What am I doing? I am doing... I don't remember what I was going to do. Short-term memory. Getting old. Let's check on the fields. Make sure everything's where it needs to be for the fields. pH is good. They're all greenish, yellowish, so it's not bad. It's not horrible. And red. That one is getting close to being outdated data. So we're going to have to buy that one eventually again. But we're going to look at our truck. That's what I was looking at. And everything looks like it could use another layer of that. But I'll show you something. If I go down here and run down to my grass field, it says perfect. But when you go into precision farming, this field shows orange and red. So it's very, very low on nitrogen, but green on here. So I'm not sure how to read that. So we're just going to leave it alone. Obviously, I'm producing enough stuff to keep everything going. Truck. That's what I was going to look at. It just kicked in finally. All right. So the truck I have in mind is this little guy right here. This agro autoload. Just a little guy. But it would be easier to maneuver than the tractor and trailer, I think. But the auto load is a little hinky. You end up with 2 stacks of pallets, and then you have one kind of hanging at an angle off the back of it. And whatever, it works. But I wanted to check the D754 and see if that had a flatbed auto load option for it, which I don't think it does. It's got a slurry tank. It's got everything else. The D754 is like a module truck. You can do all kinds of stuff with the straw spreader and the lime spreader, fertilizer, salt spreader, sprayer, diesel, logs. You can do all of those things with the D754, and it's a nice little truck. It just doesn't have a lot of horsepower. It's at 200 horsepower, so it's not really that good of horsepower. What's the difference between these two? Oh, this one has single axles, and then this one has the double axles, which I think this one would be probably better because I don't need that much carry weight, really. Manual. That's a variable. Okay, the variable CVT is what I'm going to use. Okay. So I need 100 and... see, can I have any other options? Continentals are ugly. I like those tires, the wide tires. Main color, so if we paint it to match the rest of our equipment, which is Massey Ferguson red. Rim color, do we have like chrome? Do. Okay, I like chrome on vehicles. I don't like painted rims. 135,000. Okay, so I can afford it, but that's going to bankrupt me almost. So what we are going to do is we are going to mow all of our grass and make it into bales. Silage bales and sell it. Let me double check and make sure field 24 is ready to harvest. It is. Okay, so let's go get the mowers. We're going to do some mowing to get our money that we need to do for the little truck. It's been a while since I ran the mowers, so let's do this. I'm trying to remember what I used to pick up the bales. Oh, my autoload trailer. Hey Scorpion, how you doing? It's just, yeah, a mess right now. You missed my debacle of getting my mineral feed stuck inside buildings. Yeah, that was interesting. So we're going to mow this field right here, and then we're going to mow field 24 and turn all that into silage bales to get extra stuff, money for our truck. as soon as that one's unfolded, turn around, drop her down. And we're going to turn this into silage bales, doing my shortcut method, which I think is kind of a cool method to use. But then I'm, you know, a little biased because I thought of it. And let's see, we're going to do a little bit of a moment. I'm going to use the slow speed to use the hedgerows, and then I'm going to go back to full speed here in a second. We're changing another map. Oh, nice. Are you on the server, or are you playing something else? What map are you playing? I'm thinking about starting a series on Hofbergman, but I just got word that I have a new project for my freelance, so I don't know how much time I'm having. So. Yeah, this is going to take a while because I got to go around this light pole stuff here. District of Rostock? I'll have to check that out. I don't know that map at all. Matter of fact, I've never even heard of it, so I'll have to give it a look-see. Okay, we're going to get stuck, so let's back up. We're going to mow around it because I can get it with my other thing. Big map. Okay. Is it like a 64 or 16 or what? Just out of curiosity. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. I guess I'm so used to big maps being 64 or 16 or, you know, something like that, that it's, the 4 to me seems like normal. But that's okay. Whatever you like to play. Just gonna mow this little hedgerow, and then I'm gonna turn on super speed here and get this done. And I might give you a little bit of bonus stream today because I'm not going to be able to stream on Friday, which is tomorrow, because my mother has another doctor's appointment. Lovely, lovely. So yeah, it's yeah, West End is huge. 64x map on West End. It's like icky. No. I love the big idea, but if you think about it, it's kind of pointless to have that big of a map, because you can only farm so much, unless you use Courseplay and a ton of workers. So we did our fancy mowing trick around the stupid light poles, or power lines. Alright, let's get back on track here and get this done. Alright, got it. Yeah, and a lot of the big maps don't have productions built in, so it's straight farming. And then they can be a real pain, because I get bored with straight farming all the time. Again, I know I've been talking about Hofbergman non-stop lately, but Hofbergman is something I really, really hope is comparable to the FS19 version when he's done with it. He does have an update from what I have, but I'm just not in the mood to download it from that file gator or whatever it was that took me 3.5 hours, 4 hours to download the map. Because number one, it was extremely slow download, and if you didn't intend it, it wouldn't download. It had to have an open window at all times to keep downloading, so it was kind of a pain. But if I do download it, my immediate friends can have a copy of it, because I know the pain of downloading it. And it's not like I'm gonna post it anywhere. It's gonna be file shared between my close friends, and that's it. So, because it is such a nightmare to download. time for super speed here. I'm tired of going slow. Let's mow at 50 miles an hour. Surprisingly, I haven't had anybody complain about me using the speed mod. Usually they say, that's not farming, that's cheating. But I haven't had anybody say anything, so I'm excited. It's really no different than if I do a ton of time lapses. Which is one reason I've kind of stopped watching Daggerman, because he does so many time lapses sometimes. And another thing that I know it's something you should do, but I have problems with him doing what should Daggerman do on all his channels. I know it's good to get the audience involved and things like that, but yeah. I'm just going to leave it there because it's just something I don't care for in videos. Certain things, yes. But to me, it's like too much like a which way book from when I was a kid. Which way do you want to go? Should I go right and do this, or should I go left and do that? I mean, otherwise, I really like Daggerman's content. This stuff is really good, but it's just, I just can't get past that. What should Daggerman do? What should Dagwin do? And then he leaves the episode for a week while he gets his people to decide what they want to do. Alright, let's get this other end done. And by the way, guys, this Vicon mower system is one of the better ones in the thing. I just love it because it's never given me an issue. And it's wider than what the normal norm mowers do. That and it looks really nice. It's not a boring red and yellow. I'm a black. I like black persons. Or now, duh. Black pieces of equipment is what I was trying to say. Black is a sharp color on equipment. I think I'll just shut up now because my tongue is going to get me in trouble. Okay, here we go. Let's get this figured out. This last little chunk here, and then we'll get the pickup wagon. Actually, I might mow field 24 first and then do the pickup wagon. But this time I don't have to go halfway across the map to get one of the fields because I turned field 28 into an arable field. So. Got offered more hours at my little game shop that I work at, but they wanted me to be a closer, and I told them when I was hired that I did not want to be a closer or an opener. It's like solo, because I've just done too many years of retail opening and closing, so I'm just kind of tired of it. And he says, well, then you don't get extra hours. I'm like, what? Whatever. Whatever. I'm not too worried right at the moment, so... But it's just kind of funny that they do that you won't work open and close and they won't give you any extra hours. So I think I work like 5 hours a week there now, which really isn't even hardly worth my time and effort anymore, but that's okay. Let's mow this real quick. Well, maybe not quite so quick, because this is a big field. I didn't unfold it. Aha. Turn on, lower it, turn on, lower it. And I know there's a button that I can do both at the same time, but I don't know what keyboard control is, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, super speed this one because it's a lot bigger and less things to go around. And as you can see, I'm not getting every little tiny tidbit of grass. I'm just getting the major stuff because I'm just going to sell this anyway. And the little pieces that I'm missing probably wouldn't make another bale anyway. So. There's one keyboard command, or you can set it up or map it or something that you can do that raises and lowers both front and back implements at the same time. And I don't know which one it is, but I saw Daggerman using it. He uses it with his steering wheel. So, as both of his mowers went blurp and blurp at the same time, I'm like, oh man. I think you still have to turn them both on separately. Oh, there's a fence there. I think you can lower them. Don't quote me though, because I couldn't even bail them on. The reason my header and my trailer is sitting outside a cover is because I can't back dollied equipment. Both of those have dolly wheels on them. So they're just going to sit out and rust. So everything else will be undercover. But those two, I just cannot back the dolly system. It just drives me crazy. Painful struggles. Yeah, I just cannot manage those dolly systems, Claire. I just can't do it. I thought I could, and it went good for like one try, and then it just went haywire after that. I'm like, no, I'm done. And, you know, I could buy the Big M mower for this, but the Big M is kind of hopeless in a way, unless I got the Double XL, which is like a cheat mod. This one, in its natural form, is wider than the Big M is, or about a 30th of the price, because the Big M is like 30,000. This one, I think, is 75,000. No, it's 300,000 for the Big M, and this one is 70,000, I think, for both motors, or less, and it's wider than the Big M. And much more maneuverable than the Big M, I think. Unless, of course, you get the Big M that Patrick found for Nick in the Hick. His Big M is like a cheap modded one where it's got really huge headers on it. I saw that Farmer Scythe, the one that Claire and I were watching, you know, that we started watching for Hoff Bergman, has put out a new series again. But guess which map it is? Saskatchewan. And everybody's doing Saskatchewan. Which mod were you referring to there, Claire? As you know, my short-term memory is like 2 seconds long, so I can say something and then totally forget I said it. So. Oh, the Big M, yeah. It's nice, but I still like this mower system better. And it's an in-game one, so you know it's been tested thoroughly. Well, supposedly tested thoroughly. Because I've seen some in-game ones have problems. Because I can throw it on the on the Bull, and I can go 40 some miles an hour mowing. So I can handle that. Makes mowing much, much more palatable. Actually, I go 38 if I hit top speed. My field isn't big enough for me to hit top speed. I'll get my spider wagon. That's one cheat mod I do like, is picking up my grass with the spider wagon. And make people dizzy, turning my camera around faster than the tractor. The big, are you using the Fat Girl Massey? The Eagle 355th? If you're using that one, I think that goes like 70 some miles an hour. But that's the one with the big flotation tires on it, which I call the Fat Girl. So, love that tractor, but the wheels just make it so hard to do anything because they're so big. As you all know, I'm a Massey fan, but the Bull just does everything that I need. Oh, you're using the itty-bitty one. Yeah, you're going really slow on that one. This is a pretty big field for mowing, and I got it done in, what, 5 minutes? Something like that. And then with the spider wagon and the fast pickup, it works so much better. Okay, fold you up. Oh, stop you. Turn you off. Fold you. Go here. There we go. Finally got the right buttons. There we go. So yeah, I mowed that in like 5 minutes. So it works really, 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 really good, I think. Take this over and we'll park it. Yeah, I know you like the Bull. So when I saw Clutch using this the very first time, I was like, oh my god, I need that tractor. Oh, slow down there. Don't hit the stuff. Alright, so we're gonna actually turn around and put the big mower in back, so the little mower doesn't get hit. And we'll give it all a quick wash before we put it away. Come on, clean up. Do-do-do-do. There we go. Front one. Make that all nice and pretty. Chainsaw. Back we go. No, wrong one. Hit the back one. There we go. Turn around. Drop the front mower. What the heck was that? What are you... Oh, you mean my washer? My washer is a Super Soaker from OK Used Mods, Glenn Stallmacher. I'll show you here in a second. I have a Super Soaker to wash my equipment with. I love it. It just adds a little bit of fun to the, map. It's not always so serious and blah. So I have a Super Soaker that I use for... it's available on his Facebook page. For OK Used Mods. Oh, where am I going? I need the spider wagon. Here. Spidey wagon, come here. I love Glenn Stallmacher's vehicles and stuff he has. He has a lot of the older Fords and things, and he has I think it's an old Edsel, I'm not quite sure. It's called a Patina Princess. I think it's an old Edsel. Just a lot of really cool vehicles, and he has links to other modders pages that are just phenomenal mods. All the oddball stuff. I think he also has a... Oh, helps if you turn the thing down. Or turn it on. He also has a link to... I think the guy who was doing the horse-drawn stuff, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. If not, they'd probably know who does it, if you ever wanted to go that route. that would be on an itty-bitty map because that would take forever. Alright, I love this fact that I can just go right through this thing because the arms don't have collision on them. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Make us some cash and buy our little truck. I like the trailer, I'm just getting tired of trying to maneuver it in and out of the areas. Because the 3-point link on the back of on the trailer makes it hard to control it sometimes. Plus, I just want to advance into, you know, not using trailers and tractors for everything. So, oops, missed some. Not worried. Yeah, Spidey Wagon is the best mod I've ever found, I think. Makes pickup wagons not so horrible to use. Makes mowing and baling bearable. I've done a lot of the original, you know, no mods version of it, and oh my god. Don't know how I ever did it. Like back in 17 when you didn't have any of these mods, and I was playing on PS4. Yeah, once I discovered PC had a version of this and I discovered the mod hub, never ever even thought about going back. Oh, the baling in 17 was atrocious. Because you didn't have the selection of balers. You had like one round baler and one square baler. And you had the little red and white mowers, not the Lely's, the yellow and red mowers. I forget which brand that is. But you had the yellow and red mowers to hook onto your vehicle, and then you had no warning that the thing would beep when you'd have a full bale, but it wouldn't auto-eject it or anything. So you'd be going along, do-do-do-do-do, listen to music or whatever you do when you play, and you'd be dragging a full baler around and not baling anything. It's like, grr. I did many, many, many bales on 17, though. Many, 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 many bales. And once again, guys, this is not the original La Coronella yard. The original yard is way too full of buildings. Way, 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 way too full of buildings. Makes it extremely hard to maneuver or do anything. So I basically just sold off all the buildings, did all the modding and stuff inside the game. I didn't do editor, because editor's clunky. Those of you who have mastered it, more power to you. I just find it really, really clunky. Having worked with Unreal Engine and those. Get all this picked up. And we're going to do our massive windrow or two. That my baler can bale up, and we'll be ready to rock and roll with all this. Alright, 78%. I might end up having to dump before I'm done with the field. I'm not quite sure. Whoa! Super speed makes it hard to steer once in a while. You have a big trailer behind you. Actually, I think I'm going to make it because it's only at 83%. So. This is the only way to bale, in my opinion, now that I've kind of figured this out. It's like way faster than running all over the fields trying to bale and get every little bit. And, come on, back up. way, 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 way faster. And we'll get this last little bit, and then I'm going to make one gigantic windrow that I'm going to use with my baler. Because I do want the bales, because I'm going to turn them into silage. Alright, now comes the fun part. We're going to go from here, roughly, and I got to turn on F1, because I don't remember what it is to unload. Why are you doing Control I? We're going to dump it in a gigantic windrow, and this may not seem kosher to a lot of people, but I love doing it this way. At the end of the field. Go. Dump. I gotta stop here and let it dump as much as it can because I'm at the end of the field. Didn't quite expect that much in there. There we go. And now we'll go get our baler. And I use one of the old balers. I don't use one of the brand new ones. Because the pickup on the new balers is so narrow, you miss half of it if you're doing traditional baling. So, I found an old Krone square baler that has a really, really wide pickup on it that I absolutely love. We're going to go ahead and pack this in there. I'll wash it later. I'm not worried about it. Go straight. Oh, go straight. And park you. And I think I'm going to use the big trailer, or big tractor, get the right word. Use the big tractor for this. And I better refuel before I forget. Refuel and repair real quick. Backwards. There we go. And get this done. Do the repairs quick on these and fuel up my bowls so I don't run out of fuel somewhere like I've done before and get totally embarrassed. Repair for $1? Sure, why not? Repair for almost 9,000. Ouch. Bowl gets used a lot though. Alright, let's go get some fuel. Make sure that's topped off before we start this. Alright, good to go. Unfold the baler while we're driving. I know that's probably not kosher, but whatever. Now comes the fun part. Get her lined up. Get past the tree so I can see what I'm doing. Fire up. Put our pickup down. And away we go. And as you can see, it just dumps them out right up behind you. But the pickup on this mower is as wide as the mower, so it's huge. So, I mean mower, baler, not mower. The pickup is nice and wide, so you don't have to mess with missing little bits here and there and everything. And I think it's a mod hub one, I'm not sure. In-game. it spits it out fast enough that I can mow it or bale at 13 miles an hour if I want to. I'm going to go up the other side, and then I'm going to switch to my wrapper. Claire's favorite toy. Yeah, you've seen me do this before, where I do it all in one chunk instead of chasing myself around the field forever, trying to pick up every little tidbit. This way I get it all picked up, and then I have it all ready in one windrow. And then I just drive up and down this until I get them all baled, and I come back with my fast wrapper, and boom, I'm done. Because I was bouncing in and out of the... Oop, missed the windrow. A little too far over. Oh well, that little gap isn't going to hurt anything. Back over here, Will. There we go. Then we'll go right down the center and let it kick out all the bales at once. Yes, it is the Fast Girl wrapper. The Fast Wrap. Again, a mod that you can't have on console, so because it's got a script, I think, built into it. Get off. Wrapping is kind of a pain because this is a tight area to wrap in, but it still works just fine. It's still a lot faster than wrapping them spread out across the field like you used to. And if I go a little wider, I think I can get rid of that most of the windrow. Come on, don't miss pieces. Oh well. I'll get most of it on the next pass, which I'll do after I wrap and get these out of the way, because they're going to be very, very hard to maneuver otherwise with them. And I think I'll just try it. We'll see how good a driver I am. Which we all know is not that good. Okay, let's go. Get this chunk. And be able to turn where I want it. And here we go. See if I can drive up this last pile here without getting stuck on a bunch of bales. Nope. Tractor wants to climb them. Which I've never ever seen a tractor do in real life, is try to climb bales. But it does it all the time in Farm Sim. I should have a bale pusher on the front of this, but I don't think I have one loaded in this game. Oh, get off. Get off. Stop it. I know you like me, but geez, get off. Bale, you're really being annoying. Go away. Yeah, the bull's making sure they're sturdy, that's for sure. Get off. There we go. Now we're back on track. I need to get a bale pusher on the front of this, like one of those weights that has a pusher. Even getting caught, this is done 3 times faster than any normal field would be done. So then I just shut it off, kick out the bales, drop them, fold it up. We'll go grab our wrapper, and we'll wrap all of those. And then we'll pick them up with the auto-load trailer, and we'll haul them. And sell them. I might actually lease a big... yeah, East Vineland would have been a lot faster doing it this way. So we'll have to do some maneuvering and get some equipment and money done on there so we can get something accomplished on Vineland. The 3 of us just never seem to compute our time off together. So, come on, get over where you belong. Quit being a poop. You go here and straighten out now. There you go. Now you're in your house. Okay, wrapper. And I might use the smaller tractor for the wrapper. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to grab our little trailer first. So I can pick them up with the bull. And I'm going to be hopping back and forth between the tractors, I think, for this part. Need this trailer. Not a very big trailer, but it works. Park this over here. And then shut you off. Go back and grab the little Massey, or small Massey. And pick up my wrapper. This Massey is just easier to maneuver through all those tight bales. And the wrapper doesn't take a lot of power either, so. This is what I do when I want a big influx of money and I don't want to have to farm a lot. Come on, pick up. Hook up. No. It would help if I hit the right area. There we go. Alright. Let's get these wrapped. And for those of you who haven't seen this wrapper, it's a K brand, which I'm not going to say the real word, because, yeah, you know why. And then I'm going to wrap them all and sell them at the animal feed place, I believe. But I might lease a bigger trailer so I can get them all in like 1 or 2 trips instead of 14 little trips. So, yeah, this is why I have this wrapper. Come on, get in there. Come on, there you go. You just back up. Next one, which is a little hard to maneuver. Not a big fan of the maneuverability on this wrapper, but whatever, it works. Come on, get in there. Make me look like an idiot. There you go. Now I think I'm on track. Or at least a little better on track. Maybe this weekend we can get back on East Island, the 3 of us, and see if we can play a little bit. But as soon as I get the files for that new project I have, I need to get busy on that too, because it's a big one again. And this wrapper is not on the mod hub, so it's on the internet mod hub, and it's just called a fast bale, or fast wrap. K brand fast wrap. Matter of fact, I can't even hardly hit the buttons fast enough to drop it before it's ready to wrap the next one. It's like, grr. Oh, I should have dropped that back from there. Oh well. Let's maneuver and get these wrapped since it's an oddball maneuvering area here. And try to back straight around these. Get these last 2. Yeah, you can't hit the buttons fast enough sometimes to even wrap as fast as this thing will go. But now that I have it, I would never ever get rid of this mod because it makes everything so easy. Which I don't understand why content creators torture themselves when they make videos and stuff, because they're doing all the stuff realistically, but then they do time lapses or they don't show what they're doing or whatever. I don't know why they just don't use equipment that goes faster. But then you'd have the people that are purists that would be not happy with you. So I kind of get it, but yeah. Instead of spending 3 or 4 hours off the off the stream and making videos and stuff and spending 6-7 hours of their day, it's like, I just am all about trying to get efficiency in gaming now. Some of the games are just annoying when they go so slow. I might have to pick up some of these before I can get to this last row in the center. Don't know how maneuverable it's going to be. Come on, get in there. Push it. In. There you go. Finally. Here you go. You're gonna be difficult. Okay, fine. Just get you this way. Push these bales out of the way to get to this last one. There. Now I think I'm gonna do some pickup on these so I can get to the actual rest of the row. Off my straps. Side of these. Activate. And I think I have to change it to bales. Let's see, it's Z changes. Disable auto load and then change it to a square bale. I think they're 220s. 40s maybe? Nope. But we do 220s. Way around, because I can't reverse. 220s. B, there we go. And I think I'll get this one side at least so I can get to the other bales. And get off the bale. Oh. I think we'll do a third row. Yep. And I'm full. Alright, well, the pickup part of it is going to be a lot slower than anything else. See if there's a trailer that's auto-load for bales. That would make life a little easier. Wrong thing. Go to bale loaders. There is. Let's just lease one of these guys and get them all in one row. Yeah. Want that. We'll just have this design one. There we go. And lease it. Yes. Okay. We'll go ahead and unload these. Shut off auto and then unload here. Get rid of this little trailer because it's tiny. And go pick up our other one, which should be in the middle of the yard here somewhere. There it is. This way I don't have to run 5 or 6 times to get to the bales where they need to go. This trailer is really good for doing little loads of stuff like pallets and things like that, but it's not good for doing larger loads of stuff. Alright, let's go get this, get a hold of it, and away we go. And we should make enough, or close to enough, to get our new truck. Okay, sides down on it. I don't know if that's required or not, but I know it has sides that have to go down. And did I get the auto load version of it? Oh, I hope I did. May not have done that. Bale loaders. No, I did not get the right one. Grr. All right. Leased product trailer back. Yes. Okay. Now get the right one, because I did not pick the auto load version of it, which is this one. Design standard. We're just going to do this one, and we're going to lease it. Get that one. Then we should be in business. But I think it'll want to pick up all of the unwrapped bales also. I think, not sure. So I'll have to be careful of that. Make sure I stay far enough away that I don't have to worry about picking up the wrong thing. Okay, why? Alright, so loading style is 220s. Enable auto load. There we go. And then I'm going to turn around and come down the same side here and hopefully get them all in one shot. Stray bale there, okay. Oh, trees, I can't see where I'm going. Stop. Grr. See if I can get these and not the silage bales. Nice. Just stay away from the silage bales and we should be fine. Oh. Nope. Hold those up. There you go. A little too far over. Come on. Oh, he says that. Yay, I love him. Here. That one. And I'm full. Okay, so I can go pull this to the side and then I can wrap the rest of those bales. And then I'll do the hauling. Because I gotta look and see where they need to go. Or if they're, I don't think they're done that quickly as making bales. I will have to probably sleep overnight to get them to be silage bales. Really? Bale? Get out of the way. Out of the way. Pick up bale. Thank you. I might have to get that one in a separate trip unless I can get it to kick over. Grr. Get in there. There you go. Now that wasn't so painful, was it? Go. Get that one. Another wrapped bale in the way. That's okay. Shove it away. To this one. Oh, come on. Let me have the unwrapped bale. I don't want the wrapped bale again. Clear review. Hey, well that was weird. Just bounced because bale got stuck or something. I'm not quite sure what happened. That's okay. We're gonna go see if we can make some money. If these are turned into silage bales immediately, that'd be cool. I just need to get past this bale so I can get hold of this one. There we go. 3 more to wrap and then we're good. I'm just gonna bulldoze all the other bales out of the way. There we go. All of them are wrapped. Ready to go. Screen. So we have probably 3 loads, maybe 4. Not sure how many we have actually. That was quick and painful. 2 fields worth baled. Drive like a crazy person across my yard. Let's put this back in the barn here. Side a little bit. And the reason my plow is sitting out is that it won't fit underneath the roof. It's not tall enough, so we have that problem too. Park the Massey in here. We'll kind of go back this way with it. I'll share the space with the bull when I get done with it. And it should be really close to getting the money we need to buy that little truck. Really, really close. Okay, so we're gonna see, are these actually silage or are they bales? They're grass, I think. Yeah, they're grass. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull them up here and unload them, and then when I get ready, when they're fermented, I will bring them up and sell them. Okay, so unstrap, and how do I unload this trailer? Unload here. Bam. We'll just get them nicely arranged, and then we'll have the trailer ready to go for the next round. I'm going to try and drive right through the center. Let's see if I can pick them all up. Of course, I got to miss one. It's okay. I think we'll miss a couple on this route, but that's okay. Why are you stopping? Come on. You're not full. Keep going. There you go. Now you're full. So this holds 30 bales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 4 stacks. So 24 bales each. So that's 48 bales. Park far enough over that we don't hit the other stack when it unloads. Come on, go straight, will you please? There you go. Now, unload here. Bam. Then we'll keep this trailer until we're done doing that stuff. It doesn't pay for me to have it all the time because I don't do this all the time. The next time I mow is probably going to go into the fermenters. Haymaker in the fermenter, so I can actually restock my silage and stuff and keep that production going. Full. Good, climbing the bales. There we go. Full again. So we made 24 times 3 is 60, 70, 80, 84? Yeah, 84. 84 bales, and change. So there's a few. Stop, bull. Here you go. Alright, so we're gonna do that and unload. Hold this last little bit. We're done, and that took me 30 minutes in game to do 2 gigantic fields of grass and wrap them and collect them. Now I just got to let them ferment and they'll be good to go. So that's why I do my baling that way. Fine, pick it up, load it up, I don't care. Alright, so we're gonna disconnect. Actually, no, we're gonna disconnect that way. And leave it sit there until they're fermented, and then we're gonna go ahead and sell them. And with that, I think I'm gonna end this episode, guys, because I'm at 2:01. And yeah. We'll look at buying that truck or trailer next time, or truck next time. Because I gotta wait for the bales to ferment, which I don't know if they ferment while I'm on grass. It's grass fermenting 1%. Do they ferment while they're on the trailer? They do not. Oh, yes, they do. I think. Let's go around this side so I can make sure. Yes, they do. Okay. So by tomorrow morning in-game, that'll be ready to go to sell. We'll make some good money, and then I'll have bottles of stuff to sell again. Oil and things like that. Only thing we didn't get done was transferring the... that's out of water. That's overstock, so that'll be emptied next time. And then there's one of the oils that I wanted to move. Oil was olive oil, I believe. Almond oil? Olive, no. Olive cleaner. Where's my regular olive oil? Sure. I know I have an olive oil maker. There it is. Yeah, that'll be full by the time we get back to the game. So we'll be taking care of that next time, and the pistachio oil, and we'll be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and trigger save real quick so I make sure I save it. And then look at our beautiful farm that we got going here. There we go. That looks like a good view right there. All right, guys, you take care, stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, if not Sunday, I'll see you probably Tuesday next week. So, catch you later. Bye-bye.